My name is Joe Rose, and I'm starting a backpacking blog, marchforthonthetrail.com. I'm having kind of a weird time starting it up, building a website, trying to do YouTube videos, and so I kind of want to document how I'm starting up in this kind of rough stage so other people can see that it's actually kind of simple. You just have to find something you want to do. It's a little daunting, but here we are. So what I want to do with backpacking blog is eventually hike on the Appalachian Trail. I want to be able to kind of share it with people and hopefully maybe make some fans, make some money on the side. Who knows? But I really just want to go backpacking. That's really it. So part of going backpacking on the Appalachian Trail is first figuring out how to backpack. My only experience with that is back in middle school. I was in Boy Scouts and I went on one trip. I fell in love, and that's where I got this pack. But it's the only experience I have, and that was almost like 7 or 8 years ago. So what I'm doing here is just documenting how I'm getting ready for just backpacking in general, how I'm starting the blog, and eventually how I'm going to achieve my goal of hiking the Appalachian Trail and whatever comes after that. So anyways, into the video. I want to go over the gear that I'm going to be using this weekend. So, alright, so now we can see my pack. It's REI Flash 62, so it's got 62 liters in the main compartment. Got this in middle school. It still fits me really well. Someone tried to take it, didn't fit them. I was like, no, it's my pack. So I'm happy with it. It's a yellow backpack. I never see them. I don't know. But let's just go over the gear I'm bringing. So first, water is always necessary. Bring 4 Life water bottles. I just like the art on it more than the smart water bottles. Makes me feel cool. So what I have on one of these is I have a piece of floss attached to the cap so that when I unscrew it, I don't have to worry about the cap going anywhere. I think it's a little nice. So you just screw that back on. It's a little tricky. It doesn't like to always screw all the way back on, so I haven't done it with any of the other bottles. Let's see. Let's start in the top here. So in the brain, I have my buff, which I've also been using as my mask during this pandemic. I use this as a mask. You can use it kind of as a hat. I also use it as like a oven mitt for when I'm grabbing my hot pot, or if I'm pouring the water into like a rice side, then so I don't burn my hand. That's what I use this for. I have a headlamp, nice and bright. It's got all different colors, if I remember how to. Here we have a rain fly for my back. This is surprisingly still waterproof after however many years. I remember the one trip I did, it protected it pretty well, so it still works. I'm happy with it. Packs down nice and small, very lightweight. Complements the color as well. In here we have one of my waterproof ditty bags. This is where I have my cook kit. So I just have fuel canister, titanium spork from Tokes. And also from Tokes we have a cook pot. Nice little handles, little lid. And inside of that is where I keep BRS stove and my lighter. It's really lightweight. I like that I can just store it in here so it doesn't take up like extra space. So I'm really happy with that. And it stores nice and neat in this little bag. So I don't need to worry about the lid going anywhere. And finally, so I have a nice little foldable cup from Walmart. Just use this for tea or whatever else I might want. So finally in here I just have a multi-tool, pliers, it's got a bottle opener, it's just got a couple of knives, It's a little heavy, probably something better. It's probably a little excess, but I've had it for a while and it's kind of the only multi-tool I have, so what you gonna do? So anyways, that's what I have in the brain. It's kind of like my quick access, one of my quick access things. Let's start in here. So first, we have a bag of ship tickets. This is a whole roll, unrolled and then re-rolled as small as I could get it. So you gotta do what you gotta do in the wilderness. You know how it is. 50 feet of paracord. Normally you would use it for a bear bag, but I'm not using a bear bag setup. So I guess I don't really need this, but I'll probably switch to a bear bag. I'll probably use a bear bag at some point. So I just have this on hand. Plus, who knows if you might need rope for something. Just a first aid kit. It's always important. Always a good thing to have. Roll of duct tape. I know a lot of backpackers normally just take a portion of it and wrap it around like their trekking poles or something else. I probably will do that, but until I feel like I need more space, I'm just going to take the whole roll. And finally in here I have my little repair kit for me and my gear. So if we look in here, we have first bag for the water filter. I have the water filter itself, Sawyer Squeeze or Sawyer Mini. So it's great because I can just screw this on top of the smart water bottles and just drink straight from it. Or I can use the bag system, so it kind of gives me an option with that. Straw to go attached to the Sawyer, and then a pump to help clear out the filter. What else do we have in here? I have some patches in case something happens to my sleeping pad, because I have an inflatable one. So I just have that to fix it up. A little travel toothpaste, travel floss, also good for first aid or repairing stuff. I have some extra batteries in here for my headlamp. Oh, another battery. Extra ring for my BRS stove in case the one on it breaks. The gasket ring. Another lighter, just in case. Toenail clipper, you never know. It can be used for medical stuff or just self-care. And then a broken toothbrush, just so it can fold in nicer. So, there's that. Let's see, in between the front pocket and the main compartment, where I like to keep my rain jacket. It's super easy to grab. Just a wonderful place. Nothing else really fits there. So there you have it. Let's look in the main compartment then. So the first main thing here, and this may be a little overkill, but I have a bear canister, mainly because I'm way too lazy to use just a bear bag. And I don't really know how to use one either, because like I said, this is my first backpacking trip. So I invested in this. I figure I'm going to be doing trails where I'm going to need a bear canister rather than a bear bag. And I'd rather just kind of get one now and practice using it instead of trying to go or figure something else out. So that's what this is. It's surprisingly lightweight. I like the structure that it adds to the bag. And it works. I mean, it's a bear canister. Nothing's getting into that. I can barely hold on to it. Nice travel pillow for backpacking. Inflatable sleeping pad, a lot smaller than normal one. It kind of folds up. That one's always annoying. I have two of them. Not sure how. I have an inflatable ass pad. You always need one when you're camping. I know that. Here is another bag where I keep all my clothes that I'm going to be hiking in. Now I just have like the one outfit, just moisture wicking shirt, pants, ex officio underpants, wool socks. I have those, but this is where I just have a extra shirt and my extra underwear and socks. So, and then a moisture wicking long sleeve shirt and rain pants as well. finally, in here, I have a sleeping bag. I'm not terribly a fan of this, and I'm looking to replace this next. It's Cosmic Down 0 degrees, so it's definitely warm, and I'm gonna keep it. But at least for spring, summer camping, this gets a little too warm. But at the moment, I don't have any way to replace this, so I'll make do. Last piece right here is my tent that I will be using. I got this from my old boss. Thank you, by the way. So I love it, actually. It's really easy to set up. It's super lightweight. I mean, it fits perfectly on the bottom of my bag. There was just like one little hole in it that I patched up with duct tape. But besides, that is really great. I'm very happy with this. It'd be nice to get like an ultralight tent or something, but until then, this one's working really well. So I believe that is all the gear that I will be using for this weekend. I'll give an update on how it all fares out for me and what I might be replacing next. So anyways, thank you and have a wonderful day.